both got technical fouls, and things got a little chippy between the two.
Chicago's done a nice job defensively. Nice pass.
Right there.
How did Dejournay hit that to Smith? That was in our line of sight. There wasn't any daylight.
Yeah, the speed and accuracy of that pass.
Now we got some chippiness. Smith and Reese jawing at him.
The Women's National Basketball Association is grappling with a deepening crisis surrounding player behavior and the effectiveness of league oversight. A recent clash between Chicago Sky forward Angel Reese and Dallas Wings forward Maddie Siegrist, which led to double technical fouls, has intensified scrutiny on the league's ability to uphold professional standards. This altercation, coupled with increasing concerns over overly aggressive play and Caitlin Clark's recent injury, underscores a worrisome pattern of escalating tensions, one that threatens the integrity and reputation of women's professional basketball.
Jesus, dude, when NaLyssa Smith is doing that to you, you know you just aren't ready for it, man. When NaLyssa Smith is D'ing you up, blocking her shot, folks, Angel, you cooked her up last year. What happened?
Tensions boiled over during the Chicago Sky's 94-83 win over the Dallas Wings when Angel Reese and an opposing player clashed following a hard foul that sent the latter out of bounds. With over 4 minutes left in the game, a routine play escalated into a heated exchange requiring intervention from teammates and officials, raising fresh concerns about player conduct and the WNBA's handling of on-court incidents.
This started off by NaLyssa Smith going for a rebound and Angel just shoving her. Just shoving her and then complaining to the refs. And by the way, I don't blame Angel Reese for, shoving people and expecting to get away with it. The referees have shown that you are allowed to shove people and get away with it. Like, that is a...
Following the foul call, Angel Reese voiced her frustration to the referee, prompting Smith to walk by and make a remark that escalated tensions. Instead of diffusing the situation, Reese responded with verbal jabs, leading to a face-to-face confrontation that forced teammates to step in. Both players were issued technical fouls, but the episode highlights deeper concerns about player accountability and the WNBA's ability to effectively manage on-court conduct.
If I was to take bets in this, NaLyssa Smith versus Angel Reese, I'm putting all of my $2.47. I'm putting all of that on NaLyssa Smith. All right, I'm not sure it would be even close. Like, I'm not sure Angel Reese would actually want that to turn into something where hands are...
The confrontation wasn't merely a burst of competitive emotion. It was part of a recurring pattern of tension between Reese and Smith. Reports indicate the two had a history of verbal exchanges dating back to the 2024 season, when Reese was a rookie and Smith played for the Indiana Fever. This ongoing friction points to a broader issue: the WNBA's failure to proactively address persistent player conflicts before they erupt into public incidents that risk tarnishing the league's image.
Was it the Indiana Fever on the jersey that made you go extra hard? Was it that other player on that team that was like, oh, that 22, oh, I really want to show her something? Is that what really made it? Because in these matchups against the Dallas Wings, you really haven't been anything special at all. Maybe NaLyssa Smith was tired of seeing her in a meme all offseason. NaLyssa's like, you know what? That next time I play her, I'm not going to let her cook me and do me like that.
The Reese-Smith confrontation highlighted deeper issues of player discipline and emotional control. Smith's frustration boiled over when she slammed the ball, while Reese escalated matters by confronting her directly. Teammates had to step in, signaling how far the situation had gone. Despite this, the WNBA issued only standard technical fouls. The mild response contrasts with the intensity of the incident and raises concerns about whether the league is taking aggressive behavior seriously enough. Without stronger consequences, players may see little risk in crossing the line.
Remember, you guys don't remember, like, even last season, the two of them were getting into it through the entire season. The two of them were getting into it, and you saw, literally, when the referees tried to break it up, you saw them just go like, don't. Like, the two of them want to get into it. And again, this is
The Reese-Smith clash reflects a growing trend of on-court aggression in the WNBA. A similar incident occurred earlier this season when Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark were involved in a heated exchange after Clark committed a flagrant foul. Though Clark called it a routine play, the foul and resulting technicals highlighted how increased physicality is drawing closer scrutiny. Clark's calm response contrasts with the more confrontational behavior seen elsewhere. With technical fouls on the rise, it's clear this is more than isolated incidents. Compared to the NBA's stricter penalties, the WNBA's current disciplinary measures may not be enough to curb the trend.
Through your perspective on the flagrant foul, what was the point you were trying to make to her?
It's just a good take foul, you know? If either Angel gets wide open 2 points or, we send him to the free throw line. Nothing malicious about it. It's just a good take foul.
The rise in on-court confrontations and technical fouls poses a challenge to the WNBA's goal of becoming a top professional league. Fans come to see elite athleticism, not verbal disputes or physical altercations that distract from the game. Time spent on conflicts takes away from showcasing the remarkable skill and competitiveness that define women's basketball at its best. The gap between players who handle adversity professionally and those who engage in constant confrontations is growing. While some focus on their performance, others use every slight as a chance for public drama. This divide creates an uneven spotlight, where controversy often overshadows true talent.
Playing like trash all game, but that confidence doesn't waver, I guess, right? The arrogance doesn't waver, right? We could miss layups, we can miss shots, but that confidence doesn't waver at all. I mean, look at this. Angel Reese, after going 3 for 12 on the night, at this point, she has a historic play where she elbows Dejanay out the way, and here we go. Move it, little girl. And yeah, Angel Reese talking that trash. Yeah! You guys can't stop me. I'm 4 for 13.
Caitlin Clark's left quadricep strain will keep her out for at least 2 weeks, dealing a big blow to the WNBA. As the league's top star and main draw for fans and TV ratings, her absence is felt both on and off the court. Though her injury isn't linked to aggressive play, rising physicality in games raises concerns about player safety. Clark will miss key matchups, and her MVP odds dropped from 115 to plus 250, showing how much her injury impacts the league's competitiveness and appeal.
Might as well just name Caitlin Clark the MVP right now, because so far she's missed 2 games due to injury, and not only have the Fever lost both games, but now in this one, they lost to quite possibly the worst team in the league, which just shows how important of a piece she is to that team. She's averaging 19 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds a game this year in the 4 games she played. She is super important to that team, and it's proving it that she is the most valuable player on that team.
The contrast between Caitlin Clark's professional handling of on-court incidents and the confrontational behavior of others has become clear this season. During the Angel Reese incident, Clark described her foul as routine and not malicious, showing the maturity and communication skills expected of top athletes. Her injury and absence highlight the need to protect players who uphold the league's image and success through performance and professionalism. Meanwhile, some players seem more focused on stirring controversy for social media attention, which risks undermining the sport's credibility. Clark's ability to consistently draw crowds and boost ratings proves that true success in women's basketball comes from skill, not drama.
How viewership does in the 3 weeks that she's out. Let's see how ticket sales go when she's out. Let's see how the WNBA as a whole comes out. Because I think they're trying to make a message to the WNBA that, hey, look, we don't necessarily have to put this woman on a pedestal. Like, she doesn't need to be treated like Jesus, Mary, Mother of God, anything like that. But I think if the WNBA wants to go in the right way with these CBA negotiations and getting bigger and more prominent, they need to embrace change. And she is good change for the WNBA.
The WNBA's disciplinary system gives players chances to improve, but ongoing confrontations show it's not enough. Players like Angel Reese keep crossing the line despite past penalties. Inconsistency is a big issue. Teams and coaches face serious punishment for violations, but players get mild consequences for fights. Referees' calls can be subjective, making enforcement uneven. The league's hesitation to act tougher risks prioritizing drama over professionalism and integrity.
List because I don't know what's going on. So you mean to tell me Angel can not only grab and pull the girl down on her, no call, but then Boston got her hands straight up in the air, not doing nothing, and the other girl tangled up in her, and then Boston get called for the foul. It's obviously an agenda out on Indiana Fever. Even with Caitlin sitting on the bench, they still doing this. Somebody please.
This is one of those basketball fights where no basketball things where people chirp at each other and they don't jump up and run after the person. Like, You know it's a bit different on that one there. And by the way, I don't think that the situation with Caitlyn and Angel shows that they hate each other. I think they just hate each other. Period. I think they just hate each other.